Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. Welcome back here if you're new and vice versa. Okay. Like I said, it's been one of those days. It's the same day. I just had to change my glasses. I didn't like the glare that I was getting. But yeah, I pray all is well with you. I want to go ahead and take a look to see what good things are coming into the collective for January. Okay, all the positive things that are coming into you. If this message resonates with you, please thumbs it up and let me know that it resonates with you. You know, even just putting it resonates in the comment section is welcome. Okay. Ooh. Some of you could either be an air sign or connected to an Aquarius, Gemini, Libra here. This could be somebody that you are at a distance from or going towards. If you're planning on going to like on a trip with someone, I feel like it's going to work favorably for you. There might be some slight hiccups that you don't see coming here. Maybe you're worried or you have a little bit of anxiousness or anxiety when it comes to this situation. With the Seven of Wands here, I feel like there's going to be somebody who becomes very distant with you after this trip. I feel like they're quite busy. Okay. Not for everybody. But for somebody here, I just got to be honest, okay? There's an 11. They are definitely heavy air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. I feel like this is somebody who is either planning to attack you on a trip. Like they already got their archbishop lying bullshit ass up. Or this is someone here who, they're like in a self-sabotaging energy. Be very mindful. This is a message that came out. I was planning on doing this by signs. But yeah, somebody needed to know that. It's like very prevalent. It's really important, okay? I feel like this is a male that's intending to do this. Or this was somebody who was intending to lie to you or set you up or like leave you out in the cold or something like that. Now, anyway, if this is already something that you like intuitively knew, yeah, or like they had a third party or they wanted like their homies to join in, like we're about to start with the Pisces today, okay? Yeah, we're gonna start with the Pisces. What good things are coming into the sign of Pisces? This is crazy. Okay, what good things are coming into the Pisces? Ooh, a rewarding opportunity. You got the Ace of Pentacles, Death, the Emperor, Ten of Wands, Page of Wands, damn. The Moon, Seven of Cups, and the Knight of Cups. Something that you've been resistant towards or you put it into, whether it's a work situation or something like that, there's going to be something very fucking rewarding that comes from it because you ended something, you let something go. But you transformed and you evolved and you pushed through whatever was trying to keep you like closed off, okay? This can also be like situations where you felt like people were trying to keep you stuck because you had too much knowledge and shit like that, or there was something about you where they really could not compete with you. I feel like these people have dropped the ball since then and you've just elevated on your own, and I feel like you're in your own right. You're not necessarily focused on what anybody else has going on, and that's very excellent for you. And I also feel like you do have a new chapter or opportunity that's coming in regards to your ideas, especially if you're like a producer, you're multifaceted, multi-talented, or you have, you know, multiple things going on at the same time. I'm also getting here with the Moon. You're going to be feeling like this energy between the waning period up until the full moon. The full moon is on the 25th of January. I feel like there's going to be this feeling of like nauseousness, knots in your stomach, knots in your throat. Just be careful of your health. Also be careful, like if you're having to work around groups of people, you're going to notice that these people are intimidated by your ideas, might try to share things word for mouth, but I feel like they want to take from you or they're not taking proper care of themselves. They could also be trying to bring burden to other people around you. And I feel like you got to put a stop to that because these people don't know their significance for their worth, or like, you know, they don't understand how to build bonds and community. All they like to do is hate on people. And I feel like you really are evolving from that sort of mindset. All right. If that's not you, this is not your story. Okay. If you're not trying to do that, this isn't for you. If you're still trying to be childish, I feel like there's an opportunity for you, but it's going to come to like a sad mistake. Okay. There's going to be somebody who is sad here. It could even be another Pisces around you. All right. Or somebody, who is just like wanting to make shit tough for you or others. Like, they're gonna fail. But for the high vibrational ones here, I do feel like there's going to be a lot of offers coming in. I also feel like the energy around you is going to be rushful. Maybe you have gained a lot of notoriety or success in just walking around with people. You know, people know who you are, what you do, and things like that. I feel like there is somebody who is a hidden enemy of yours, which means that this is a friend in plain sight, but they are really gossiping behind your back. This is somebody with animals, dogs specifically. Okay, and I feel like they know how to train these dogs to sink certain people. And I also feel here that this has happened before, and I see somebody getting caught up. I feel like there's burnt bridges here that people just, they don't want to admit to, but they want to strip you of your power. So if there's been people around you who keep trying to stay around you, or maybe bring lots of groups around you, and you've been feeling a call to kind of separate, get serious about yourself, go towards that energy, because I feel like there's going to be somebody who gets really caught up, but like you were so close to going with them or doing something with them. Like you're going to be like skating it real thin, okay? Really, really thin. But I am picking up on a feminine energy. There's a person with a vehicle. They might come at night. They might make themselves seem like they're really busy. They're fucking with multiple people. Ride out, my friend, ride out. I feel like they might have even had sex with others of your friends or something like that. Or this is like a sibling to you who's done this. Like it being a, it's a female. It's a vagina pocket, okay? And nothing against like the polyglots out here. I just feel like this is an active hoe. All right, just put it out there. Let's see if there's any love that's not that. Any other love messages? Oh, if you're married, you're tired of this ninja. You want to go out. You even have clothes, accommodations. You're like, okay, somebody is like real, somebody's getting real bitchy, and they have valid reasons to be really, 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 really bitchy. It's like they don't even want to have sex with you. Like what? What the fuck is their problem? Where's their sense of mind and thought? Somebody about to get cheated on if they don't stop fucking with you or get a divorce. Somebody's gonna be like, hey, I'm about to get a divorce or fuck somebody else. Okay. And I don't condone the cheating, but hey, motherfucker, I feel like somebody might fuck around and find your true person through that. So. Aries. Oh, you guys can put the timestamps if you want to on this one. It's not like the other one, all right? I explained that plenty of times, so if you feel some type of way, get over that. But anyway, for the Aries, I feel like a lot of you guys are very independent, self-sufficient during this time, focusing on your hobbies, your tasks, and I also feel like you have like multiple streams of income. Okay, you could have your like energy like focused on a lot of things derived from maybe like broken promises from other people, and because of that, it's like you saturated your energy with a lot of fulfillment or a lot of hobbies, or a lot of practices that bring happiness here, that make you feel self-sufficient and abundant, so much so that you don't really have any interest or find time in lack of quality as people. I can't even really see the cards right here, but I'm not gonna worry about that. All right, but I feel like there's a lot of happiness is coming into you. Some of you guys could be connected with a Virgo here, or you have a lot of Virgo placements placements in your chart, or you're just feeling very homey, okay? You could even have Mother Mary energy around you, or just that maternal figure energy around you. If you've had a crossing relative or something like that, they're surrounding you. They're making sure that you're safe and warm and comforted. I even feel like sometimes you feel like you don't need their love, that their love needs to be transmuted to other people who really have been feeling this loss. But the reason why you get it so much is because of how you are so detached from it. Okay, you're detached from it, meaning that you are learning to heal and to move forward, but you have that energy around you because you've done the work. It's like the energy of Pocahontas when Grandmother Willow energy was kind of sacrificed from her, okay? She always felt it around her. She always felt the maternal energy, even though, you know, her mother was not around her as well, all right? And like I said, beyond the money and the self-sufficiency there, I feel like you're going to be extremely practical and really like dead set on the things and the opportunities that you don't want to work on anymore. In fact, I feel like some projects that you found that were unfinished, you're going to, once you step away, you know, once you separate yourself from being a perfectionist and getting things done at a certain amount of time, is going to like exceed your expectations. But I also feel like you are falling off from people who didn't want to collaborate with you, did not want to bring you the happiness that you needed. This can also be people who are trying to fall out with working or collaborating with you. But I feel like these are people who are rude to you, okay? Like actively rude to you. They give you brutally honest, they believe it's honest opinions, but it's because they're jealous or intimidated. Okay. And also I feel here, if you notice a decline in your work, like let's say you work where like numbers are important, because they keep showing me this figures like arithmetic. So maybe you are somebody who is actively into like the algorithm belief or something like that. I feel like you've already broken the algorithm numbers or some sort of thing that you wanted, but you're recognizing that is quality over quantity, if you will. And some people, I feel like, don't have any hard feelings. Like these could be people who love the hell out of you. Like there's going to be some good people that come out of this that show you like, hey, they love the fuck out of you, okay? Even if they're not subscribed or they're not connected with you all the way, like they really do love you. They've just been very busy, even when they don't want to be busy, okay? So just be mindful. There's going to be some fake motherfuckers, you know, just let them be. Be very quiet, because I feel like they actually want you to talk and invest in them and their lives. I don't like that for you. Like I feel like these are people who are actively trying to like suffocate your energy. Okay, they might even be trying to clog up the rest of the energy. You could be finding out like that's why people handle things a certain kind of a way. Like if this were a sexual partner or something like that, and let's say you had like something planning on happening and stuff, I feel like it turns sour because you notice where somebody is not trying to do things from a loving place. Like they're trying to hurt you. So like, let's say you're into like getting choked and things like that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. But this is somebody who is like, you wait a minute, bitch. You just tried to end me. Unalive a ninja, okay? There's a difference, you can tell. But also somebody does like that, like to their breaking point. They like that kind of a feeling. So, you know, just be advised, all right, of the type of people that you're connecting with when it comes to like loving relationships and stuff like that. This could have been somebody that you already connected to who's trying to come back from the past and you didn't like being intimate with this person or wanting to collaborate with this person. This could even be a co-worker who might have offered you something outside of work and you rejected their asses. I feel like if you try to come back around, they're going to try to do something to hurt you. So just be careful, my dears, okay? Last card. This is for love. Ooh, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy that's coming through. I'm getting major Gemini though. Be impartial if this is somebody from your past, but if this is somebody new, I feel like you don't necessarily know like what this person's intentions are or if this will work or, you know, work out. But truthfully, I feel like it will. I feel like somebody's just very focused on their abundance and they want to be very secure. You could be dealing with the type of person who wants you like nude all the time. Or they want you, like they want to come home and like, it's a lot of healing, but they want the royal penis is clean, your highness type shit, okay? Now, Taurus. This is just in January, my dad, okay? A very exciting year for Taurus, but this is just for January. You guys might be very, very excited. And I also feel like because you're aware that, you know, it's just the beginning of the year, I feel like there's something about being in self-control. Your energy is very different in comparison to Pisces and Aries. I can tell you that right now. It's way more slowed down, but I feel like it's because you're trying to accrue a certain amount of success without being limited. Now, because you do have the slowest night coming out, it might even feel like, damn, you know, like a little bit of, you could come off as that person who people might have doubted. People might have doubted, especially Aries and Pisces, for some reason, just those two. But I feel like you are a slow grower, slow mover, all right? In a time period where people are kind of rushing through things and they're making a lot of mistakes. They're making a lot of mistakes, and you annotate. You're very analytical, okay? You're very self-assured. And I also feel like you're definitely in a healing spot in your life. This could be a situation that has dragged on, it seems like a long time. So like, let's say if you've been getting tarot readings, whether it's through me on YouTube or other people here, it might have seemed like there was one situation that's been dragging out for a long period of time with one person, like you've just been fucking with this person this whole time, or you haven't. And I feel here where you have emotionally evolved, but there's a lot of toxic strings that you've already clipped and cut off that keep wanting to create drama, or people who want to get in the way or distract you in this process, okay? And I also feel like on this journey, you've met a lot of people. You come across a lot of people here who, they believe that you're going to be very successful, but I feel like you've even had to cut those people off. I feel like you've had to cut those people off genuinely, like from a loving place, because of who they were associated with and around. And you found out some major truths. And I feel like you gaining this clarity, this insight, is really had you like, you're done. You know, you might even stop the pace in which you were going at things with and start to come off a lot more harsh in being direct in your transformation. And I feel like it's something that a lot of people haven't seen you do before, or they've never seen somebody do it like you to your caliber. And I also feel like you're going to have a lot of news. I feel like this is secret to you though. This is a secret to you though. There's a major victory. I feel like somebody forgot that they liked you at one point in time, and now it's like you've changed, or there's something that's different about you, or something that they know about you now that makes it like very difficult to forget you. I feel like this could be a person, like if you change your hair, or if you had like braids in your hair, and then like you had curly hair, then you had straight hair, then you got curly, something like that, like, or the way that you handle your style. I feel like this was somebody who thought that you had feelings for other people and that you were trying to work some shit out with a karmic, or somebody who was just very toxic that they might have known, you know, information about for the longest. They thought you were giving this person another chance, not knowing that you went through something, and you just, you know, started doing better for yourself. And I feel like they're inclined to like want to help you receive a victory. All right. But I feel like they want you to contact them or something. Also, some of you guys might be getting a new car. Or you just received a new car, something like that. I'm seeing like this Toyota Corolla. I feel like you're being protected. I feel like you're being protected from something, all right? It's a white one. You're being protected from somebody who's trying to hurt you intentionally. And I'm also getting here, if you've been noticing, this is for somebody specific. If you've been noticing your tires like wobbling or whopping like this, be careful of like getting on a highway or something like that. Like I'm seeing somebody's tire like fall from underneath them. Please be very, very careful. Okay, you guys? Please be very, very careful. If you've been driving your vehicle carefully, I could be picking up on that, and I feel like you'll actually get to where you need to be safely if you're self-aware, if you know how to use your vehicle and things like that. But there are some people here who I feel like they just fucking around. Maybe they drunk, they high, they don't really give a fuck. You know, they don't really check in or be in tune with their stuff. And there's somebody who's gonna get into a major collision, okay? If this is something that has already happened, I feel like you're going to be recovering mentally from that. But I feel like there is this energy of Thnx or dark energy or like one of the angels of death that is coming in, that is like putting a complete ending to a situation or a complete ending to your negative parts of your energy so that you can have a reinvention of who you are. So that you can see your worth, your value, so that you can elevate, so that you can start to receive these good forms of information and news. But yeah. Anything else for Taurus? Some of you guys might be getting large sums of money, or like taking care of your family is very, very important or valuable. I feel like in total, like your whole family is going to be like very wealthy and healthy, okay? And I don't feel like you're very selfish about this. I feel like some of y'all, why am I seeing you may qualify for a quiet, beautiful, yet public marriage? Somebody might be wanting to marry you, but like it's private or it's really reserved. All right, Gemini. There's a person who mishandled you that you are like about to blast the fuck out of. Okay? With the 7 of Wands. I feel like you definitely have your guards up towards someone, or somebody has your guards up against you. I feel like it's for the right reasons. It is definitely for the right reasons. Yeah, the Capricorn energy here, but also I'm getting Sagittarius and Aries a lot. Am I picking up on somebody who's been fucking with somebody's friend the whole time? Anyway. Or like following people just to see like what they own, what they doing and all this other shit so that they can feel some type of way or like gain better than them. Like, ugh, the gross, diabolical people are present. I feel like somebody's about to get their karma in a bad way. Not trying to be mean. Also be careful if you like paying too much attention to other people's shit and not your own. I feel like whatever like 3 pennies that you had left, you know how some people, they be like, oh, you know, I'm close to my end, but I have a little bit saved up. I feel like somebody's going to lose that little bit that was saved up. So just be careful. Be very careful and like get your mind into your own shit. I cannot lie. You got the 7 of Cups. Something that you were so solidified being like, bitch, I got this. You really finna be like, how can I try to get that back? How can I save that? For real. Because it's going from being realistic to like losing that to then going into like illusion so much that it's delusional. That's for somebody. Now for the rest of y'all, I'm seeing here, you're going to be trying to figure out how to rebuild. how to rebuild, but who to rebuild with. You are reevaluating who you connect to, who you have created ties to, even blood ties. This could be family relations. I hope we're talking about family relations, or like family relations for some of y'all. I don't really know everybody here, you know, no judgment, just saying. I just feel here where there's going to be like new opportunities here, new alliances in your life, but it takes you having to come up with a true plan for yourself, true goals. But I feel like if you're trying to create some sort of pattern here of like having groups of people like support you and things like that, you're going to be really, really singled out and by yourself. But it's not bad. It's not negative. It's just about, you know, practicing like who's really in your corner and who's not. I feel like you've been supporting somebody who is an op for the longest. This is a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or Aries. But I feel like this Emperor is about you taking back your power or control over situations that are trying to control you. More so than that, I feel like you are recognizing somebody's trying to like create falsehoods. This is either a Capricorn with Aries in their chart, or an Aries with a lot of Capricorn in their chart. There's somebody who's been trying to create like a falsehood of family. And like people just don't deal with this person no more. This is something that's happening to you, Gemini. This is important. You could be dealing with a Taurus or a marriage. This is somebody who is out running their mouth about it. That's why this is so important to you. They could have even lied on a female. Be very careful. Somebody has lied on a female. And this is significant to you, especially if you're a female watching. This is significant for you because this is showing you how the fuck they would be towards you. And I feel like you might even already be married to this person, trying to be divorced, or somebody is like refusing divorce. Especially if you're like, if you're in your placements and you're a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Aries, or Pisces. I'm also picking up like some people that are irrelevant to Gemini. Like people that you deem, you know, not fitting for your life. Like you've done the work to heal, to move forward, to end things, to uncomplicate your situation. There are people here who are like very upset that you've been at a higher rank. I don't think this is about numbers or anything. I think that there's something about like affiliations. And like you've kind of been hidden from them. Like you're very hidden from people who have like false perceptions of you. But I feel like some of the people that y'all are like married to, tied to, wanting or were in relationships with, they're trying to get your ass back. They're trying to seek revenge out on you. Like that is their plot. Like they see something good coming in for you, Gemini. Be very cautious. They might even be trying to turn you against good family. Okay, I'm not doing that. I'm just notifying you. So if you saw my signs come out and stuff like that, it ain't me, bitch. But it might be somebody who has similar, like very similar signs in their chart. Yes, with the Tower in the reverse. I cannot lie. Scorpio energy, there's something slightly different, all right? They might have Scorpio in their chart, okay? Cancer. I didn't feel like that shit made sense, but you know. It made perfect fucking sense to somebody because I saw somebody being like, okay, they got that check, which is typically my sign. Somebody understood that. Okay. Cancer. I'm hearing, it's crazy how somebody be trying to read for me like I don't have my energy protected. Okay, so this could be somebody who tries to like read for other readers. Like, if somebody has their energy protected and they've already said, like, no permission granted and shit like that, they be giving out false readings on fake people. Like, they be giving out false readings on, like, other readers, thinking that they know some shit. So, like, if you know somebody who's a reader or something like that, and you've gotten information on this person by somebody else, their readings are not true. They're just not. Okay? So, justice, okay? I feel like there's something about some legality issues that are happening coming in, but more than that, you could be dealing with a Libra here or somebody who, I feel like they want to, like, they want you to be confident in your energy. They definitely do want you to be confident in your energy, but for the right reasons. Okay, if you have like a large ego and it's like in a wrong place, you could easily like mess something up. You could easily mess something up. I also feel like there's somebody here who has been trying to compromise and like compromise in a healthy way. All right. And I feel like somebody keeps trying to push and push and push past the point of like recognizing who they really are. So Cancer, be very careful. If you're going through like a identity crisis or something like that, or some sort of like imposter syndrome, do some healing work there. Maybe you're having to put on a brave or tough face and still deal with like the logistics of situations, the nitty gritty, the business parts or aspects of your life, even after experiencing some sort of loss. All right. And I feel like you're gaining a lot of happiness back. You know, you're starting to feel yourself again and feel that peace, you know, even through the toughness of it. All right. Cannot lie. Some really toxic, derogatory energy. There's somebody in your energy field. This is a toxic Capricorn. This is a toxic Capricorn. You could be aware that this person is very toxic. Okay. This toxic Capricorn, if it's not a Capricorn, they might have Leo on their chart. Or it's just a toxic ass relationship or commitment, something that you are tied to. I feel like this situation is coming to a close. Whatever grips that this person had on you, I feel like they can't have it anymore. Or there's something about a situation where somebody cannot hold you back anymore. This is somebody here who, oh wow, I'm seeing somebody who is like fighting, like they fought a sibling around the same age as them. This person has fought a sibling around the same age as them to make it seem like they're more stable, they're more important, they're more valuable, they're more significant, and they just keep having bad shit happen to them, and they're trying to figure out why it's happening. But it's like they're trying to rule or control you, especially if you're a parent or a mother here and you have adult children. This is somebody who's trying to control wills so that they can give it to like a stupid ass boyfriend or connection that's really toxic for them. They have very toxic ties, and I feel like they try to do like negating means of trying to get what they feel like is necessary. It's mad fucked up. This is not the type of person who is like at home minding their business. Okay, I just want to put that out there. This is somebody who's out there like trying to hustle and grind, but they're doing it for real wrong reasons. Or they claim that people are fake and they single and X them out and then attack them. The fuck? Yeah, they gonna get fucked up. Somebody's about to get their ass beat. I'm just, you know, predicting. Like, I see it though. Like, somebody's about to get really fucked up. Excuse my language. But like, I'm sorry for the person who said fuck this narrative, switch it around. Like, nah. That is what it is, okay? If you were doing this to somebody, or if you were trying to tie them to some sort of like contracts, that can also be a thing, where agreements and things like that, like somebody's about to get fucked up. It could even be like a whole business is about to get torn down or something. Whoa. This could have been somebody who knew or is well aware. Like, Okay, if you're the person who knows that somebody was coming into abundance or something like that, and you had every intention of trying to get something from them, it's about to fail and backfire on you. You can't stop it. It's not one of those things where you can return it back to the sender and reverse it. With the Tower, the Ten of Wands, and the Death here, and it's neutrality. Because it's due to greed. It's due to greed, okay? I'm also saying, like, if you're going through some sort of divorce or finality, let that shit go through. Let that shit go through. Like, forget denying the situation. Because I'm saying if you don't, like, you'll get ended. Truthfully. Like, the way that this is coming through, you guys, be very careful. Also, focus on your health, your security, your family, and what's like tightly around you. Especially if you're up north or if you're somewhere where it's really, really cold. Like, you know, have that close knit. Like, I got soup on right now. You feel me? We cannot be getting sick. You know, just do something for you. Focus on eating your fruits and your vegetables. Make sure that you're staying secure and healthy. Okay? You should have heard my kids when I told them about soup and stuff like that. I was like, you know, we gotta eat some soup. We gotta have some vegetables. They, ew, Mom, no. Oh my God, no, Mom. It was so funny. It was so funny. Yuck, it's nasty. But they tried and they both like it, so. Something like that, something similar to that. Like, you got to keep a close niche, but also make sure you're not taking in people who are like around you trying to make themselves familiar to these people, because I feel like they don't really like you like that, okay? These are people who just want to use you. But Leo. Maybe you're in a toxic connection. Perhaps some of y'all are in a toxic connection or a contractual agreement or something like that, and it has a lot to do with money or estates. I'm also getting the innocent person in the situation, the other spouse, is like looking at human beings like they are solely deeds, or that was their intention the whole time. And like, now that they're finding that out, it's so heartbreaking. Okay, it is so fucking heartbreaking how toxic and narcissistically abusive a person is or was, or, you know, somebody is starting to discover this about this person. It's a lot. It's overbearing. And I also feel here that it was like the one thing that was holding something together. I feel like there's somebody here who is like dealing with the mental consequences of that, or trying to heal or resolve this as best as they possibly can. Like, it's exhausting. If you like experience some sort of illness or ailment or something like that, I feel like be careful of who you have been around or sharing your energy with or intimate with. This could even be toxic relationships with karmic people. These are people that you were supposed to put in your past that you just refused to, okay? And I also feel like if there's somebody who you see going towards happiness, be careful to not be bitter, because you're refuting them, because you're experiencing something that is like quite the opposite of it, and you're recognizing like what you have done. Just be, you know, honest with yourself and knowing that you can have what's yours. You don't have to steal other people's. I feel like this is a person who's like, oh, well, I still want to look, or I still want to watch, or I still want to do this. I feel like there's somebody around you who's actually prepared to like end your existence if you keep doing that. I'm just being truthful. This is not one of those things to make you scared. I'm being very honest here, okay? Yeah, the Hierophant, there's a marriage here. This could be like a wife or somebody, like if you were in a third party, or you knew that you were the third party in the situation, somebody has definitely found out. They could even be trying to sue you, or they're doing like dark magic, really, really dark magic on you. Or they're like planning to hurt you. especially if you plan on traveling somewhere, or if you have like if y'all are from the same city or state, be very careful. Also, if you've put an ending to toxic situations in your life and you're going towards a more smoother marriage or connection with like your higher self, your religious, spiritual self, if it's not a marriage or something like that, I feel like you could be discovering a lot, bearing fruit to like businesses, creations, or something like that. Or some of you guys have recognized like, hey, you're expecting or you're having a child and this person was a fucking dickhead and they lied to you. But because you're becoming a single parent or a new one or what have you, it doesn't make you less of a good person. But I know that is a process. It is a lot to intake, okay? And with the full energy, you are going your own way and you are finding your family. You are finding your own path to happiness and success. For those of you who are in that high vibrational energy, or you found something that is passionate for you, that's going to bring you a lot of happiness. And I feel like if you ever come to that situation where you have to put your big girl, big panties on, your big drawers on, whatever you got to do, I feel like you're really going to be able to have a lot of success with this person. But I feel like they won't want you to have that, okay? This could even be the type of person who has lied about their name or lied about something important. You could have kids with this person that are so damn grown, they might even be like 50 years old, and you're just now finding out that this motherfucker lied to you about something that was extremely, excruciatingly important. Maybe you're the child who found out about this. Or maybe like there's been a child telling you, or a child to you that's been telling you about something. Now that they're married and they come clean about it, just make sure that you're not in denial, or that you seek some sort of help external to the situation to get your mind right, because they were not lying to you about something, okay? Yeah, with the King of Wands, it could involve a Sagittarius, Leo, Aries here, Taurus. You got Scorpio here, but I feel like this is a dark energy, or Scorpio, dark Capricorn as well, okay? A Libra here. This could even be somebody finding out that like somebody is a transsexual person. Maybe they have kids, or you know, maybe they had like some sort of disease or something, okay? Cross-dressing or something. But anyway, yeah, I feel like you're moving on to peace. You will have peace. I feel like this is a situation that has been making you nervous. You might even find that you have a lack of focus, or you get a lot of anxiety, a lot of fidgeting, or you feel like you're very confused a lot, or you're separated from yourself. And it's because like this person has done something to you or wants you to feel that way. Hope you guys feel better. For those of you who are in a business and things like that, it could just be, you know, that mommy time. If you're pregnant and you have like a business, or if you have children, things like that, you know, you get a little spacey, but you will be okay. You will be okay, and you can do this, all right? I love you guys very, very much. Okay, thank you for tuning in. Okay, let's go to Virgo. Why do I feel trepidation and timidness? Virgo, maybe you're experiencing this, or somebody around you is experiencing this. Somebody got crossed up on, and then we had the Six of Pentacles. It could be related to money, or somebody who did not want to share, or somebody is finding out like somebody's selfish intentions. Somebody had really selfish intentions. Leo here. You could have some Leo in your chart. I feel like you should be very confident in you getting some sort of reward or money, or some sort of lucrative opportunity going for yourself. There's going to be some truths that come in from a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I feel like this is somebody that you've kind of been waiting for. Even though you don't necessarily want this person, you could have moved on from this person, but I feel like this person wants to reconcile with you, you know, get a new opportunity with you. Be careful that this person is not using you for money. Be very careful that this person is not using you for money. I feel like this is the type of person that's going to like put you in your place, but they want to walk off from you. This is an air sign. Like they want to walk off from you. They didn't have good intentions. This is not for every Virgo. But there was somebody who did not have good intentions towards you. It's a female, it's a woman, okay? For everybody here, it's a woman. This is somebody who wanted to walk off from you because they wanted to truly make somebody else jealous from the jump. They did not like you. That's messed up. And they want your bag. They want your money. That's really what they want. And they want you to chase them. So they could have made you quit your job, made you move, wanted you to move back. If you're going back somewhere, like, be very careful. If you had your guards up and you wanted to know if you should move back somewhere, I feel like these people want you to feel low. They want you to feel so low about yourself. They want you to feel like you're not doing shit. You could even have like family, like if this is not about moving, or if you're getting ready to move, or you've thought about it, you could have people like in your area where you're staying at who are not being mean, but they want their separation. They're just saying, hey, I don't want to be around you. But then you have like family who's like real cocky, like they want to steal your energy. They want to steal your energy. And I'm also getting here, like, if you have told people about like an ex situation and you're moving on to somebody new and you're okay with that, you know, there's no hard feelings between you and that person in a loving way. But like, if you told people about an ex in the past, like there could be people who are trying to be like, oh, I saw that other girl around, you know, I want that. And I'm finna take that shit and make you look like shit with that person. Like, and the other person don't even want them type of people. They don't even want them type of people. Like, I feel like the person who like has walked away from this situation all the way entirely, like they cool. They are so cool off of people who are even in that predicament, in those types of settings. They don't even like people in those settings. Yeah, you about to like have happiness, a happy home, happy life, prosperity, peace. You might be getting married here. And I also feel like it might even be an evening wedding that I'm picking up on. But I'm also getting here like there's some people who are holding like grudges or feelings about how they were treated from that day. This could, like, it could even be like our older representatives or relatives and how they were acting. But I feel like somebody needed to see how people really act, because they could have been like, hey, I want everybody there from your side. I want everybody there, you know, to be there, just to find out like, nah, there's reasons why people don't connect with these certain people, okay? And oftentimes we start to feel our emotions. We tend to feel our emotions, especially after weddings. If you're the person who's like married and you have a new family, congratulations to you. I'm seeing like oftentimes it's after. It's like a month, 2 months, you know, that sort of energy where you start to feel like, yo, like these people were really jealous and bitter. And the people that I thought was gonna be bitter and jealous, they not. It happens that way. It could be even older people, like it. So I feel like somebody's now learning like why others don't deal with certain people, okay? But I feel like it'll turn into something good, but it takes a lot of emotional release and healing of that, okay? So, Libra. I was about to say the same as Cancer. Maybe you have Cancer placements in your chart, but you got that 7 of Wands in the same placement, and it's speaking of the same energy, okay? But hold on, let me get the rest. You could be dealing with a Cancer or Gemini, or somebody with Cancer, Gemini, Leo placements. Man, they say birds of a feather flock together. But there's somebody who is trimming, like they're cutting the hairs off of a chicken. If you were into like sacrificial rituals and things like that, please be mindful. I just saw somebody get their eye poked or eaten out by a chicken. Be very careful. Like, I'm dead ass serious. Like, they're gonna attack you. Okay? This could even be, oh wow, and it's something that's not meant for you. This just flipped itself in the reverse, and they told me to read it just like this. This is how it's supposed to be read. So you have the Seven of Wands, you have the Chariot, Strength, and then you have the Lovers in reverse. I feel like you are having some sort of truth or clarity coming in that tells you, like, you know, you're not meant for a certain path. For some of you guys, this could be like a career path or a love opportunity or a contract or a marriage that's coming to an end. I also feel here, if you refuse to cut off some sort of marriage or divorce or something like that, and you were kind of connecting with other people, that person that you're married to is doing dark magic on everybody. They were. And so if somebody's kind of relieved themselves from you because of that, due to that, and they see like that this person has, you know, if this toxic, well, yeah, I'll say that they're toxic for doing that dark shit on you. But if they recognize like there was somebody who was actually leaving a situation for good reasoning, I feel like that person who was harmed is actually getting more healthy. They're finally recouping and getting more healthy. But there's somebody who is mad obsessed with you. This person might not be the same ethnicity as you, or they might be extremely, like, if you're dark, like dark complected, they could be lighter. You know, if you're a little bit lighter, they could be darker than you. I feel like somebody is getting their asses beat for not learning how to move on. This is somebody who wants to hurt you but wants you to come to them. So if you have been feeling inclined to go back to your home, maybe this is, if it's not a state, it could be a different country or something like that. It's from this person. It is from this person. I feel like they could even be like, what the fuck? Be careful of your cars. Be careful of a lot of shit. Like, this is the type of person, they could be in a whole different country, but know a person who knows a person somewhere who will come and like pop your tires or like hammer your whip, or like you're outside of your home. Like, they want to take everything from you until you come to them. Wow. They're willing to harm other people. I feel like they've already done this. And I feel like it's crazy because you've been thinking that your enemy is somebody who is like a little bit closer in retrospect to you, when really it's somebody from afar, and everybody's been telling you about this. Oh my gosh, please don't ignore the signs anymore, okay? Please don't ignore the signs. Please don't ignore the signs. Please don't ignore the signs. If you feel like you need to be alone from people, or single or independent, you need to really be alone, because anybody that you're just trying to have sex with and you're trying to send all the dharma and all this shit, like, it's going to come back tenfold, because then I feel like you were connected with good people who actually do care about you. They did love you. You know, they were very genuine. Like, now you getting karma from them. So it's worse. Come on, the fuck. Over 3 of Swords. Oh, there could be some people who are sharing like, you could be getting like advertisements from like political cause and things like that. If you feel like it's spam to you, you know, take it as such. But I feel like there's going to be some things that come up about that, okay? Like, you might see signs of something that comes in on a text message, and then like, You'll see like some actualization in your life in some way, somehow, okay? So, let's see some cards of advice for me, because I feel bad. Like, oh, fuck. The Sun. They may even have a son, like, or have you caretaking. This is not for everybody, but they may have you caretaking or had you caretaking for a son or somebody's kid that ain't even theirs. Okay, if you were very aware, or if you weren't aware, like somebody had kids outside of a situation or something like that, and maybe somebody got married, what you need to know, those kids are actually most likely that person's. And I feel like somebody's on the wit's end of like filing for a divorce. And so they tried to already file for support. And then the other person is finding out that these kids weren't theirs this whole time. And they've been beating the shit off this person. Okay, and if this other person like has kids with other people that you know of that are like innocent, they seem sweet and nice, but you trying to figure out why they getting all this bad luck, like, okay, well maybe they must not deserve it. They actually do deserve it. These kids and all this stuff, like they're like conniving bad kids, like Rasputin type shit, and they keep trying to like connect with the good kids, get inside their beings. That shit really is true. People do that. People, like when you're bitter and things like that, sometimes people can gain negating powers or abilities that are actually harmful to people. And I feel like that's the type of energy that I'm picking up on. Okay? And so if somebody's like stuck in the middle of like people who are younger who are doing the same shit and then people who are older, they're the most innocent ones in the middle. You can't lie about it, okay? So let's see. What's your advice? Because 10 is about completion and moving on, but finding happiness, but also protecting your damn kids and family and all that shit. Let's see advice for Libra. You need to move quickly. Take action as quickly as possible. If you feel like something is drawn out, you know, you need to practice patience in the situation, but acknowledging like the main points of something is going to be super important and healthy for you, especially if the situation involves an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius here. I feel like instead of like running, because I feel like this is what I'm picking up on, somebody's going to be like mad scared, right, and start running towards the drama, being like, oh, okay, I can stand up to this shit, I can fight this shit. That's not the point of it. You need to handle it. Like if it is a divorce that needs to be handled, get the divorce. I feel like somebody don't want to do that. Talking about, I don't have time, I don't have this, I don't have that. That's the main thing you need to be focused on. You will never get nothing else until then. I love you guys, Libra, as a, I was about to say as a company. I love you guys as a whole. You have to get this taken care of expeditiously. You have to. That's the only way you'll find peace. That is truly the only way you'll find peace, okay? Okay, some of you guys, this person could be a heavier set person. Not all of you guys, but I just saw this person's body, okay? And I also feel like there's a super, like, this person, they feel widowed, but like they're so frail. And it's because of like, starvation. Their face could even be getting dark because they're getting beat up. They're getting beat the fuck up. And they don't tell nobody. They could even be like on dark shit, alcohol. Like, I wouldn't even go back to that person and try to reconcile with them. I would just try to make sure like you have a restraining order, block restriction from these types of folks. Oh man. People trying to understand like why somebody who seems so innocent started changing up. That's where it was coming from. That dark magic was coming from that stupid ass hoe. Scorpio. About time to eat. Okay. I feel like you guys are getting a grip on something, but I feel like it's for positive, okay? Some of you guys might be feeling weak. Like something is out of your control. But I feel like some of you guys are reducing your ego. You're letting go of a lot of residual energy here that was trying to impact you. And I feel like it's for good. Some of you guys could have had a controlling parent, or like somebody who really had to wean you. This could have been a caretaker of yours that was so strongly connected to you, or wanted to be connected to you, like that they tried to run your fucking life. It's like a form of narcissism where people can't get a grip of their own lives, and so they feel like they can control somebody else's life and control their narrative or be relevant to it. Make my fucking lips go chapped. I cannot. Oh, you could have found out some truth about somebody. Ooh, somebody like, oh shit. Somebody planned on setting you up. You could be in a marriage, or it's like a false marriage. It's a karmic union or tie to someone. This is a Leo. This is an Aries. This is a Pisces, Cancer. Maybe somebody with heavy Sagittarius. Maybe you know two people who are like this, or have similar signs or something. Okay, if you're the type of person, Scorpio, who likes to get a reaction to make somebody jealous and things like that, I feel like it's not working anymore. And you need to move on from that. Also, I'm seeing that your ships will be coming in, especially when it comes to love and loving opportunities here. But be careful. I feel like somebody just really wants a quickie. They're on their Miguel shit, and they might put an ending to the situation. Or maybe you did this or something like that, and now you want like a 10 of Pentacles with this person, a marriage or a union or something like that. But I feel like you have been feeling like this person has moved on, or they're just not. Salud, bless you. Like there's something here about like a refusal of like blessing this situation or wanting this to go through because somebody is fucked up. Whether it's you or somebody else. I also feel like there will be some good news that comes into you though. And I feel like it'll have you putting an ending to something that is disheartening so that you can accrue some sort of wealth. I also feel here that there was some people who were like getting in the way of a situation for you. Some of you guys, you could be getting a new car or some money. But I feel like that's all you really care about anyway, Scorpio, this time. It's funny because I feel like you could have a lover. You could even be in a marriage or something like that. But truth be told, I feel like you're like, it's dull. Lovingly speaking, I feel like it's really dull. And I feel like it's not one of those temporary things, you guys. I understand the difference between somebody who can be dull in a situation and it can revive itself and create reaction. I feel here like, even if you're doing some sort of like voodoo or magic or spells in order to like get this lover to really react to you, it's because it's karmic. It's not meant for you. I love you guys, but it's not meant for you. You could have been forcing this shit for the longest time. Especially if somebody has had like a work accident, has gotten into some sort of like accident causing injury to some degree. Or somebody has had like, they stepped away from like God, Allah, high vibrations, you know, the higher source of things, and you are still like fighting, you're still going, you're trying to keep things high vibrational for yourself. I see you. You know, I've been in those types of circumstances. I feel like that's what you are doing. Like you are seeing there's some shit that just cannot go with you. Now, if you feel like you're being dragged in the mud, like let's say if you have a situation here, where is it? Yeah, you could be a parent. Or if you have a business with this person and you're having to like end ties, it's real toxic. You know, the length of time that you might have to deal with this person or see this person or be, you know, in a setting with this person, like whether it's court, whether it's legalities like that. I feel here, oh my gosh, this person, they want to see you. They try to make up with you. They could be watching who you're around. They could have somebody keeping an eye on you. Private investigators, neighbor watch. All this other shit, I feel that even if you have some contracts written up, this person is going to be the type to say, no, fuck those contracts. Somebody feels like they need a divorce. Yes, in order to be fucking free. They might not have told somebody that they feel like they're their true person either, but they like, damn, like, I have to get this divorce, and somebody's refusing, or somebody fucked around and went missing and they can't find them. And they might be lying to somebody else like that they're single or something like that when they're really married. They could have even lied about their name or there's something here important, yet again, where somebody has lied about somebody's name. Check your other placements. Maybe you have those other placements that I was picking up on, or maybe that is the same person and you cross-watched or something like that just to see. Yeah, their mindset is mad fucked up. Now, Sagittarius. Somebody's mother is bugging. The Sun. Somebody's mother is bugging. That's all I heard. The mother bugging. You got the Four of Pentacles. You got Judgment. You got Ten of Pentacles. Two of Wands. And the Sun. Maybe you're not the type of person who gets around a lot, okay? And there's like somebody who wants to come into you, but they don't want to disrupt like your family home, especially if you have a family home. But they're trying to find like ways to kind of connect with you and bring happiness to you. This person wants a child with you. Not only do they want the Ten of Pentacles, they want the Sun with you. Is this a lover? Is this love? Yeah, it is. Damn, and it's in the process where somebody is finding out like that something that they were in or hiding is like, they knew something was going to be unfavorable, but they're happy about it. Like, as somebody, you know, this could be somebody who was in a situation already and they found out, like, they just, it's something about somebody growing up over time, and they like, this motherfucker, you have lost your fucking mind if you think that this is like my child or my relative or something. You get what I'm saying? It's one of them types of things where somebody was like, there's no way that this is my kid, or there's no way that this is this. Especially if there was somebody else around, they're finding out that the child isn't theirs. I don't feel like I'm picking up on somebody who is abusive to that child either. I feel like they're just trying to make sure that they're properly homed and safe before they come to you. Maybe some of these people do have children, but they know that this bitch that they have kids with is fucking diabolical, off the rails, clip in, would push this bitch off a roller coaster and nobody would flinch, not even their own peoples. Maybe they peoples, like, you know, maybe this person's peoples like the other person, like this person, more than the motherfucker that they birthed. So I feel like somebody's like, okay, keep this shit over here, and we're gonna keep this shit right here, we're gonna keep moving forward. Anything else for the Saggies? Oh, you're about to get some truth and some clarity that comes in, something that is going to put an ease to your stress, especially if it's involving like news, information, television, watching TV, or like justice, papers, printouts, things like that. I feel here, you are not into motherfuckers taking shit from you. Sagittarius, you've been very private, but you've been getting a lot of downloads about somebody who is manifesting you. They're manifesting you. So if you've been having like, okay, let's say you're like abstinent, or you just haven't been intimate in a while, right? Like you haven't been out here and you have your priorities together, but you've been like waking up like tired or stressed. I feel like your secret person, the person who knows that they want to be with you, they could be like coming into your dreams, like trying to give you fulfillment and have sex with you. It makes you sad. It makes you sad because you want that intimacy. And you feel like it's so close, but you can't, you know, catch it. And I also feel like it has something to do with the setting and the time. Like maybe it's cold and it's rainy and it's sad, and this person is like, they feel like they have to keep a distance from you for the time being. But they are pissed and you're on their mind like mad crazy. Like they might have even protected their headspace because they was like, wait a minute, I got to do something. Like, whoa, I have never thought about somebody this much. Or the fact that they could even be taking in like that they're going to be a parent. If you have kids, if one of you has kids and the other one doesn't, I feel like this person is like a little bit shocked. They're shocked that like what they're about to invest in comes with this. Because I feel like they're not necessarily that big into children, or they felt like they wouldn't be a good parent. Or there was somebody around them that told them that they wouldn't be a good parent or they wouldn't be fit, but they really are a great parent, actually. But it's because they know they're a great parent. I mean, shit. They're a great parent. They're a great fit. Now, Capricorn. Hold on, because I just heard something with my food. Hold on. Sorry about that, Capricorn. Happy birthday again, if you did not see your reading. What's going on for Capricorn in January? You're planting seeds for like truthfulness and happiness, but I also feel like you're very discerning. You're very, very discerning. Be mindful if you've been feeling a little bit clogged. It's from your root chakra region or your sacrum, okay? Now, for some of you guys, this could be in a form of like constipation. For others of you guys, this could be in a form of like relieving yourself from stiffness. Take, for example, like your feet is your root chakra. And in my example, I've been talking about like foot peels and things like that, the chemical peel. I feel like it's shedding of skin or releasing, okay? I feel like that's the energy that's coming in, but you are also being very discerning with this new energy. You want to make sure that it stays healthy, that it's, you know, you're happy. But I also feel like you're willing to put your guards up, or you're very guarded, because there's a lot of people. I feel like you're getting a lot of apologies in different forms and different fashions, but you feel like a lot of this shit is fake. These are people from your past. But then there's also some new people who are wanting to reconcile with you that you've like never been committed to, or you don't really know, who want to protect you as well. Empress, yes. Especially if somebody tried to hurt you. I also feel like somebody at one point didn't take something seriously that you said, but they want to really come in and apologize to you because they actually see the point in what you were saying. I'm also getting here, you're going to have a good transformation. 1161 is coming through. You're going to have a good transformation when it comes to people who wanted to see you fail, okay? What the fuck? This is a good sign, okay? I get this nose itchy thing, like, what is that show? What is that show called? It was like back in the 70s or something like that. The witchy one when she does her nose. Anyway, I get that. The genie one. Yeah, I dream of genie or something like that. Yeah, I get that often. I feel like people have been trying to like open up your spiritual gifts and powers and things like that, and trying to make you say yes to certain things so that they can get certain things from you, and it's not manifesting for them anymore. And it's actually beneficial for you because you recognize where people were using you and manipulating you, taking from you, feeding off of your energy. And you've changed your behavior. You've changed your behavior so much that people are like, what the fuck? They might not even want to see it. They might be prohibited from seeing you too, okay? And they want you to feel stuck or feel trapped. But I feel like you live outside of like this waiting situation or something that you've been having to wait for. You live outside of that. And I feel like there's some people here who were fucking with you who are like getting dropped, you know, or fucked around and found out type of energy. Or some people who are going to jail or like mentally in prison, but they think that that's like the furthest that it'll go, but it's going far worse than that. Bitch, you went from the 8 of Swords to the 10 of Swords, like I said. And I feel like this is going to be good for you. Now, if this could be like acupuncture, okay, for you. This could be like healing all of those pains. Meanwhile, those people who were sending all of that hurt and negative energy to you, they're getting it back and it's not able to be reversed. And they're piss naive, okay? Because you have everything to yourself. You're good on your own. But I also feel you keep a lot to yourself. And you opened up to somebody at a point in time where you don't typically do that. People are noticing, like, you express yourself, you give certain examples of yourself, but there's a lot of shit that you keep inside, but that is actually healthy for you. Like, you actually do have healthy boundaries, and people are really intimidated by that because they want to know those vulnerable parts that you don't want to talk about, but they do petty shit to get inside. And there was somebody that you actually allowed to get there to that point, and they might have been confused initially as to why you were a little bit like harsh in your intonation with them at one point. Now they're like remembering why you were harsh with them, because you had somebody who might have been calling around, you know, fucking with you, who is very similar, but that's why you were really discerning. All right, and they could be finding out like you're actually not like a mean person. You're actually very sweet, you're very kind. People like to take advantage of people like that. And I also feel like this people has friends who want to protect you as well from people who do that. And also, you might have like worked, or you have a legal background or something like that. People might be wanting to call you back or want you working like back in that field or doing something. But it's like you do that as it is, like, or you've wanted to do that as it is. I feel like you have like family or people who care about you so much, they don't want you to be in those predicaments where you are risk at getting hurt. And I feel like you have somebody here who doesn't know what to call you necessarily, so they're kind of being discerning, but they want that for you too. They want you to help in some way too, if you have that gift and ability to do that. And you have shown several times that you can, and you do. So I don't know what the problem is. Yeah, the Lovers. Homies, lovers, friends. I feel like this is the next type of relationships that you're attracting or going towards. And like duds in your life, excuse my language when I say that, but duds, they're getting the dead end part of you, and they're recognizing that they're going nowhere fast in life for like the way that they treat you, the way that they mistreat you. This could even be people who think that they have the same gifts, talents, or abilities as you because they've only seen like, they don't even know you. They keep trying to compare themselves to you. But it's because they're trying to energy harvest. They don't really have shit. They don't have it. Look, High Priestess. They don't. You know it. Your intuition knows it. These are people who are just trying to compete with you. But they're like, they're not using it wisely. It's for derogatory reasons. It's actually to belittle you or to make fun of you. Anyway. And last but certainly not least, Aquarius. And happy birthday to you all as well, Aquarius. Somebody could be finding out that they're pregnant. Might be a boy, okay? You got the Emperor, the Fool, big Aries energy. Aries and Leo. You could be like not only celebrating a child's birthday, but this is a celebration of a birth of a new child. I'm also getting here, if you're planning on getting revenge, like you found somebody who has a lot of money and you want this person to spoil you and get you like liposuction or a body job or something like that so you can stunt on people. I feel like just be careful. The people that you're intending to stunt on, especially if it's a female, you're not going to be stunting on these folks. They don't care. Okay, so just clear that out. I'm telling you that because this is the good things that are coming into you. So let's just be mindful of what we're doing shit for. Okay, don't do that. It's not going to end well for you. But if you're trying to get one up on a man who did you dirty, oh, they're going to be upset. They're going to be upset. And also, be patient with legalities here. I feel like there's going to be somebody that comes in. Damn. Whoa, 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 whoa. If you got some plots or plans to end somebody, Aquarius, because you saying that the justice system is too long, be very careful. I feel like there's somebody who put a wrench in your plans, but it's actually good. It is actually good. Especially if this person like had a kid on you or something like that. It's not even about no paternity tests or anything like that. I feel, truth be told, like, you know, this child might not even be theirs, but they might have wanted to get one up on you. And so you doing all of this, getting pregnant to, you know, with somebody who you know has a higher wealth, who's going to like take care of you, get your body done, but they even want to unend your ex because y'all have some sort of plan. You're going to go as quickly as quickly as you thought something else was going to go in the justice system or some sort of support or plan. If you do this, that's as fast as you're going to go take your ass to jail, take your ass home. Right? This is supposed to be the good things that come to you. Maybe you needed to recognize this. Like, maybe I caught you at the right time, get your fucking head right. But if your situation, you feel like it's moving slow, and you have some sort of agreement that you keep trying to enslave onto somebody in the meantime, in between time, and all that other shit, don't do nothing crazy. It'll happen when it needs to. You'll have that swift change and transformation. You better check your expectations. Whew. The fuck? The fizz naive. Yeah, some of y'all might need to seek some sort of counseling or something like that before you go out here and love. Maybe be by your fucking self. Because I feel like this person, you know, that's promising you, you know, they're going to take care of all this stuff. They're going to get your work done. They're going to do all of this. It's like if they really see that you're truly loyal and committed, and I'm not trying to be funny, I feel like there's a lot of healing here that needs to take place. And you trying to go through some shit so swift, you know, just going with the wind. I'm seeing you cheat. Bro, I'm seeing you cheat, Aquarius. I'm seeing you cheat, and then you run yourself, you might put yourself in a risk where, you know, that same plot and plan that they had on somebody to defend you, they might turn around and put that shit on your ass. Especially if you're like a Catholic or a Christian, or you go to church a lot, or you talk about God a lot. They believe in God, but they might be like a GD or something. Or they might be like a crib. What's another story for the Aquarius here? bitch. I'm about to. Oh, dang. I ain't gonna carry that energy into my crib. Put all that shit right in the rightful home. That shit the fuck on. Thank you. Next story for Aquarius. Okay, I'm seeing somebody who might have a skinny leg person that's coming into them. It could be a man, all right? I'm also picking up here, we call those the thin men. Nothing wrong with that, or thin mints. But take care of your health, especially your walking, all right? And also just finding peace and balance within yourself. Do not be delusional. Be very careful in that. I feel like there's going to be a lot of things that are, you know, trying to get your attention, or you have a lot of things that you are focused on or need to be focused on. Don't be focusing on other people for the wrong reasons. Don't be focusing on other people for the wrong reasons. I'm also seeing some of you guys might get a love or a new friendship that wants to come in, or like there's something about leaving someone out in the cold with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Wands. There could be somebody who's trying to make something right with you, or maybe you're doing this, Aquarius, but I feel here that it's like one too many times. So if you've dealt with a situation where you've like treated people the same kind of way or the same pattern here so many times, I feel like you're even getting tired of it, and others are getting tired of it too. But I feel like somebody actually does want what's best for you, but I feel like you don't want that anymore. You don't want what's best for you anymore. And they recognize that. Okay? So just, you know, go within, do some crown chakra work and some grounding as well. Because if you claim that you don't have time for that you can't put yourself first, I feel that somebody who doesn't care about you is winning. And I feel like that's not good. Also, be very careful. Like, you could be making these fast actions or choices thinking that somebody is fast acting, or they're actually a hoe, or they actually, you know, have double standards, or they're being two-faced. Somebody is not two-faced. Somebody is not two-faced. I feel like somebody, this Aquarius energy that I'm picking up on, you might have like a double-minded type to yourself, okay? This could be somebody who has, or you have like mental health issues, but you don't really speak up on it. And so you try to put certain stuff off on other people, but these people are improving and you're not. So really focus on your mental health, because I feel like I'm saying that truthfully because I care about you guys, and y'all have been attracting people in this energy. Like dumb. Dickheaded. Dickheaded. Don't you see it? And I also feel like you had somebody, like a friend, who cut you off because they saw where like one of your peoples had intentions of trying to get with them. And they don't like that. They do not like that. So it's a good thing maybe that this person cut you off, so then you can see like, okay, let's check the whole roster right here. If you got a roster, I don't know your story, but you know, check the shit. Because they don't do that. There was some good readings and there was some rough readings. We're going to keep it neutral. Cards of advice for Aquarius. New opportunities are coming into you. But I feel like you need to come into yourself. Don't be accepting drinks from folks. Especially if you know that's your I'm finna switch this. If you know that you have trouble with liquor or alcohol or overindulgence in that, if you had just a little bit of money saved up for yourself, you could be killing an addiction this month. Go to somebody that you know is able to remove like alcoholism. Some of you guys energetically have not been ready to receive that sort of healing, especially if it's forms of Reiki, if it's forms of spell work, if it's forms of candle work, okay? Now, I do all of those things, okay? But I'm seeing here, this is somebody that you might be reaching out to, and you need to do this in order to have better quality men, women, whatever you identify as, come into you, okay? You do. You do. Especially if you're in one of those dire predicaments where you need help. You need assistance. You need someone, like, do it. Do it. Because if you like planning on speed dating or getting to know a lot of people until you find your person, man, these are some dead fish. I mean that they're dead inside. They can't really offer you anything, and they're planning on using you or taking advantage of you or what you have that you hold dear. And I don't want that to happen to y'all. I really don't. I don't want that to happen to y'all. Okay? So this is about a new fresh start. It's a new fresh start. You might be surprised at how little the amount of price is, you know, but it'll help you. It'll help you get the guidance that you need, especially if you know, like, let's say you were even indulgent as you were expecting. And I know, like, it can be very tough for some people to really wean themselves off of things completely, especially while they're pregnant. You know, they can experience side effects, you know. Maybe you have side effects from, like, getting abused. Work on that. Do that. Do that. Yeah. And then look, boom, then you're going to get that one that's meant for you, that true divine counterpart, okay? That true opportunity, that balance within yourself. You know, your mind, like, it's been like, I don't know if you didn't want to tell somebody, but you've been feeling like the Lord, like, oh, your sacrum, your sexual energy needing to be recharged because you're so work-oriented. And I feel like something that you're doing is not necessarily creative in that sacrum, so it's bored, so it's really attracted to the sex. Or for you, it could be vice versa, where it's like you don't want any sex at all, but you're really, really, really into your work. There needs to be something there balanced out, okay? So that's from the sacrum, or the sacral, S-A-C-R-A-L, or S-A-C-R-U-M. But yeah, or the root too, but I feel like it's some lower chakras. But get that balance, but also you could be doing something like that. And if you do, I'm gonna be so freaking happy for you. Or whenever you're ready, I'm gonna be so fucking happy for you. All right, like, we want goodness for y'all, okay? So that was everybody's messages. I love y'all. I'm out. I'm gonna go eat, take care of my babies, get shit ready. I love y'all. Bye.